Okay, I am live. Just give me a second, ladies and gentlemen. I just need to. This is always the worst part of streaming, is actually getting everything starting. Okay, copy that. It's probably got. Anyway, hey everyone. First thing I want to say is I'm going to be making. Well, I'm going to make the what do we call it? Doing a live stream part of the weekly schedule instead of doing a recorded video on that day. Chances are I'll either be doing it on 10-minute. Basically I'll be doing the live stream either Friday evening like I did yesterday, or Saturday afternoon right about when I'm doing it now. This would allow adding it into the actual schedule of the adding it as a permanent part of the schedule would allow me to advertise it better, saying, oh, Fridays at 8 I'm on live stream, or basically that'll give let me know, yes, at this particular time I'm going live, and it'll also let people at home know that, you know, if they want to watch me stream, they know when I'm going to be on. Friday night would probably be good for me because you know I'm free and everything, and you know people here in the UK will probably be free as well. But it wouldn't be too good for people in, say, the US or the other side of the world. But Saturday afternoons would allow people in the US to come and hang out and everything. So yeah, so it turns out either last night when I streamed on Friday, or right about now on Saturdays I'm doing it now, which is about three in the afternoon. You know, I'd love to hear what you think. When would be a good time for you at home to come watch me stream? But you know, I'm always open, and chances are I'll do like a short recorded video of this announcement to stick up late, so you don't have to, so people at home don't have to sit through watching the stream in the future to get that announcement. Anyway, one thing I did want to do is actually do some work on the Richard Aspden website. It's not had really any work on it recently, and much like Expedition Fiction, the Expedition Fiction website, I'm moving from WordPress to a static website, and I figured I would share building that website, or at least some of it, with you at home, because you know it gives me something to talk about instead of me just rambling, and it gets me used to actually doing something while I'm talking. So hopefully I can actually, so that hopefully that will help me in the future of doing streams on here on YouTube and over on Twitch as Expedition Fiction. Anyway, give me a second. I just need to reorder everything that is on the other things on screen, because yeah, I've got. Okay, I just need. And if I got so many windows open at the moment. Okay, that right. This is the editor I'm using. It's Atom, which is it's free and easy to use. And this is pretty much the page as it stands at the moment, and it's pretty much empty. Mainly because I kind of started a completely new page before I started streaming, just to get it started. And the first thing I need to do is get some basic framework code on the new site. So I've got a few older pages I've built, so I'm kind of just nicking the code from there and just copying it over and getting rid of everything that I do not need. And if I refresh, there we go. That's all that's there at the moment. Yeah, and if you have any questions about what I'm actually doing, it's actually, oh, right, there we go. I forgot the window that you guys at home are seeing is delayed a bit. Right, if you have any questions about what I'm doing, just leave them in chat because I've got it up and everything. Comfortable. Anyway, I didn't. With Expedition Fiction, I had like a definitive image in mind about what I wanted to actually have on the page, how I wanted to have it set up. For Expedition Fiction, I'm currently looking for something like this. You know, a menu, a content area, my name at the top, but I don't really have anything, you know, definitive. I don't have a concrete idea in mind, which is making it harder to do because I don't have a design to actually work off. Anyway, what? Right, so actually, I should have a nav area for navigation. So I've got links to other parts of the website. Did close it? No. I usually end up sticking random text into the boxes so I know what they are for, so they know what they're doing. Article, yeah, do article. Yeah, don't. Oh, it's A-L-L-E. How the hell am I misspelling that? Yeah. That. And right. Yep, there we go. I know it's not much at the moment, but you usually end up having to shove stuff in and start designing it with the CSS file, which I should start now and naming it ra.css. Okay, no, not in there. ra.css. Yeah, as you can tell, I usually end up talking to myself when I'm doing stuff like this, mainly because it's kind of sort of doing because it helps. Apparently, it helps me think, maybe, but hopefully, it helps with the actual streaming. So I don't know. Right. Oh, body. Flow. Oh. Not display flow first. No. Not. Yeah, downside of typing so quickly, you end up deleting stuff you didn't want to delete. Display flow. Don't really do much at the moment. Yeah, you know, I want that to go straight across, so that'll be flex direction. Flex direction. Autocomplete's great. Hit tab and it does it for you. Oh, no. No. Oh, actually, not. That's because it's not inside body, is it? No, it is not. Actually, yes, I need to copy that line over. That basically with body, any other item you have in body, like say nav, an article there, they'll automatically inherit their display flow attribute. But since footer isn't in body, since it's got body ending there and footer starting outside right after it, you've got to include display in that display flow right in it. And it doesn't work again. Great. Yeah, see how it works. And yeah. Oh, actually, no. It's because actually do I have section? Oh, because I've got them separate sections. Do I need to do? Okay, save. No. Do I have to? And this is the downside. Oh, there we go. And I need to have a tab in there somewhere to backslash t, backslash t, backslash t. Oh no, no, if I load this, no, no, thank you. Put it like that, it doesn't work. Yeah, oh, it's probably some Unicode ASCII thing you can use. Stick it in, maybe. uh, Fudge. Yeah, actually not save. Yeah, actually, so if I do section, sec, undo all of this stuff. I know that doesn't work, so I can skip straight past it. Okay. What's he doing? He's playing with. Yeah. Anyway, that's like a minor thing. I can actually, if I open up one of the expedition fiction ones, which we know works. No, it runs separate lines, so no, it won't. Yeah, let's have a peek. No, that one. I need one of the blank files. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. I'll usually end up making a blank page just so that when it comes to making content, I'll only have to focus on the content, the layout of just the content, not building the whole page up. All right, yeah. So there's the same things, section to that, and just, yeah. But yeah. Anyway, yeah, I can. Actually, no, if I do put that down there, yeah, I can have that. Yeah, have that like the nav bar thing. Anyway, nav menu. Bu- Actually, yeah. I don't know why, but BR is the shortened way of like shoving you on it, but I don't know what that BR means. Blank return, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, content. Right, I want that to be underlined. A lot of these tags make sense, but some of them need blank line. Sometimes I forget about the blank lines, and I yeah. Anyway, this is what I end up doing to find out how to spell things. Article, is it article or article? HTML. Yeah, yeah. I don't know why Artem was telling me it was wrong. Yeah, sometimes I end up focusing less on the actual content and more on making sure the tags are right, which is a pain. But sometimes actually making the actual pages can be really enjoyable because it's like working out a puzzle. You've got to get all the information you need into the right area, into the area, making sure it looks good and making sure everything works together and make sure it works on desktops and tablets and mobile phones and everything. So I usually end up going for like exceedingly simple designs on desktop that transfer over to other devices, mainly because I don't want to have to deal with the conditional importing of other CSS files and making those other CSS files because I'm kind of lazy. This way I can concentrate on actually making the site look good and doing the content rather than actually making sure it looks good across everything. Plus, mainly I know it looks good on Chrome, so that's one thing. Anyway, actually no, ACSS body, yeah, flex direction bow, flex direction. I put that in there. That should put the content. No, 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 no. Actually, I know what to do. Now, ground color red. Oh, good. Oh, no. Vertical. Oh, you end up giving these really contrasty colours while I'm making them, just so I know where one starts and the other ends. Color blue, and there we go. I know the crash, I know they crash, I know they clash, but it's just so I know where everything is. No. Uh, uh, want light blue, which was EEFF RGB, yeah. It should be purple, yeah, yes. It's light, so yeah. Actually, if I do that similar, FF AAA, that will, yeah, good thing. You know what? Background, similar pattern, AAFF for the G's, and there we go. All different colours. I know where they all are now. But oh, yeah. Width. Actually, no. If I do width auto, uh, auto. Do no. Width. Yeah. If I do. Yeah. Basically, width auto makes what I know makes the width concentrate on how big the item is, but yeah. Actually, how? No, yeah, I'm going back to Expedition Fiction because I know that system works. So, where is it? Yeah, that. No, not that one. Right, let's just file up this. Yeah, basically letting everyone know what the CSS on this is. Max width. Oh, right, okay. Max width, yeah. Okay, actually, you know what? Copy all of this over to here. Yeah. No, that doesn't work. Flow. But oh no, it's what I'm working on. Line items, operation, flex wrap, padding, yeah. Padding, border, content, yeah. It's not really. I think width one. Right, that's the only width there. Line item center. Okay. Maybe oh yes, that could be it. I might need to. Actually, yeah. Looks like I'm gonna have to wrap the nav and the article in the same box. That means it's all in relation to the box. Yeah. Got sometimes it's like relational to the container it's in, and it's relational. At the moment, it's relational to the body. So, div. Uh, div. No, div. Okay. Yeah, I like having it tabbed in so I know where everything is. Yeah, there we go. If I do it like that, no, it still doesn't work. Okay, body align item. I know. I know it's. I know I'm probably doing like a pig's ear is actually explaining what I'm doing and doing this. I mean, it's not performance anxiety because I'm getting used to. I've done this on Twitch, I think, but it's just a case of actually getting everything done. Like, okay, okay, give that equals oh, box. yeah, this with IDs, it means like with each item I can give it a specific particular ID. And since I've in the CSS I've said right, nav is a particular background color, but that applies to every single nav box that appears in the on the page. But with these IDs, there can only be one ID by one item called. Basically, there's only one item that can. Each ID can only be assigned to a single item, so there can only be a single outer box. So that means that, yeah, that means that, what plus means I can refer to that. So I'm referring to divs as a whole, which applies to every div on that page. I can refer to outer box, and it'll mean like that. It'll mean this particular div box in general, and divs is just a container thing. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes you'll see me try reloading the test page. Just display. Okay, no display because that's inheriting from body. Okay, stick it there. Okay, flux. Oh, yeah. Actually, a flex. Direction. Row. Okay, F5. No, that doesn't work. Boop. Yeah, I mean, I can't remember how I did it over in Expedition Fiction. The content top bottom is the one they used for Expedition Fiction map. Yeah. Display flex, column, line items, column, border left, color, padding the background color. Actually, if I just copy and paste that over into that, look a bit odd, and oh wait, actually no, it is because it's tagged the color. So, and it's importing the CSS there. Yeah, to just, yeah, it's definitely importing the. It's definitely importing that. Basically, I'm trying to make this just a little bigger than actual text, and that content area to be over here, and I have that green box where the content areas. That's what I'm trying to do, but I'm not having a good time of it. Padding. Hold on. Actually, yeah, that is a very good idea. Stick the board on it. Right, there should be a big old line around it, which isn't popping up. That means that probably something that actually, if I should. Sometimes I keep. Alright, if I move this, move that to the bottom. No, yes, yeah, I'm going to touch it. Yeah. Right, that's what the board is supposed to look like, except all the way around it. So that means the div ID thing is not working. ID, actually, if I do that, actually, ooh, there we go. That works. I don't. Okay, flex that. I can get rid of the border because I don't need that. Line items. No. No, might change that. I might stick a line in later, but at the moment, dude, there we go. Line items, center. Ooh, no, that is it. There's one that'll align it across as a row, and one that'll align it going top to bottom as a column. Center does which is the No, base. Right, no, that one. Baseline. Baseline. I think might be sticking a line self in the actual items will do it. Oh, actually, no, justify content. Content center. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's a bit of progress. Except now we've got the footer extending all the way across, which isn't too good. I mean, yeah. Anyway, actually, what? I'll shove a bit of padding into each one of them. Padding, 10 pixels, just so it's not. There they go. That way, the line. That way, the actual writing's not backed up against the end of the edges of the box that it is in, so it makes it a bit more readable. Anyway, so what next? Right, foot, select section mode, content center. I can't remember how I should fix that problem now. Flex. Yeah, it's gone. I've totally forgotten how I fixed that. Oh, yeah, I took it out. So flex. Actually, yeah, maybe it doesn't inherit. Oh, there we go. There we go. Just my content. Fantastic. Actually, no. Oh, but I've called it display flow. That's why where I went wrong. And there's a semicolon. There we go. The other problem is the color behind it. Display flex, make correction low. Yeah, actually, I bet if I gave it out of background color, background color. But if I give out of background color, it would be all the way. See. Yep, there we go. So outer box is up pretty much all the way there. But actually, you know, so one thing I like about Chrome is the developer console. The developer console, you can actually make sure it looks good on different things. So yeah, responsive. This is how I usually end up testing it for other items, like I mentioned earlier. Ooh, that. Actually, let's see. Oh, actually, that's okay. It's just mainly covered by the. Oh Lord, what the hell am I doing? Yeah. So, but yeah, so it works. It's working. It's yeah. Actually, I know. Thinking how to get around putting the spaces around that Richard Aspden link. Section ID equals P. Right. If I do that, if I do hash. Yeah, great. Basically, padding, we'll put padding on every single side of it. You can also specify whether if you want the padding to be on the left, on the right, the top, the bottom, and you can also mix and match those. So you can, let's say, have padding on the left, right, and top, but not on the bottom. So what? Actually, padding. Actually, 10. I can't remember the way it goes. If you can also have padding and specify the padding for each side. I can never remember the direction it goes. Do padding right and do 5 pixels maybe at that. There we go. Bit of spacing, which is what I wanted, and if I can get rid of that comma that's there, but dude. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Anyway, so that's got that all fixed, except I need. Yeah. Now I am at a bit of a loss because. Yeah. I keep going back to that, figuring out how to minimize the actual. Well, if I decolor because it's centered. If I was to decolorize the, can I comment it out? No, we can't. Actually, yes, I can. That's called a comment. Basically, the thing will, the browser will completely ignore it. If I, that's the foot. I need to put in background color. Yeah. Save that. Ooh, that is commenting out the background color. I wasn't. If I just straight up remove it, that is odd. Maybe I. That is really peculiar, but still, I just do that. There, it looks so much better now. I can stop worrying. Now I can concentrate on worrying about the content area and the nav menu. Right. Yeah, if you're watching this at home, let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment box, because this is a back and forth. Right. But yeah, yeah. I'm thinking about moving the cookie policy link again. But yeah, anyway. Come back into not because I've got several windows up. I keep mixing up when I'm bouncing between them because I don't have them all maximized. Content. Oh, yeah, I can. The actual location of all these lines doesn't really matter. I mean, you can have these two lines on the same line or different lines. It doesn't really matter to the interpreter how it's been saved, but it's more doing it this way makes it easier to read. As while basically makes it easier for me to read to where everything is. I really should drink more while I'm doing these, because it's really trying my mouth out, my science and everything. Can actually could do this to the list. Start doing magic. Okay, that basically. Basically, this step basically that defines a link on the phase blog-ish, but it doesn't rather than a link to the page that we're currently on. Sticking that pound sign in basically acts as a that acts as a page like a placeholder, so it still acts like a link, but doesn't actually. It'll just link back to the page we're currently on. And if I do, yeah, I'm an ordered list. Right, that means I need to. Downside of doing this, downside of starting to shove stuff into other tags, you've got to start messing around with everything to make sure they're all in the same indentation. Well, you don't need to, but I prefer doing it that way, so it's easy to work out where everything's located. An li tag means list item, and there we go. And that has too much padding around it. Actually, can I remove the padding out of this, out of the nav? Yeah, yeah. Well, I can get rid of all that faff. Actually, no. Oh, no, yeah. That doesn't. Actually, if I get rid of that tag and stick it outside that, that way, that belongs there. I'm gonna give these better. This is the content area. Usually, while I'm building the actual page, I'll end up sticking in stupid text. For one, it helps me know what it looked like after it's finished being built. This helps me take my mind off actual no, it's repetitive, but it helps me what where the thing is and where where the side is and everything. Anyway, I never really planned for how long to actually make this because it, I thought, right, I'll go and mention the streaming thing, then pop off again, and yeah, I don't think I'll do this for half an hour or 3/4 of an hour or anything. So yeah. Anyway, actually, I will end this here, and then I'll let everyone know over on Twitter and Instagram how the actual, why am I saving that? How the actual site design progression thing's going. That way I can, this way, if you're feeling this way, I'm not feeling like I'm boring or anything, which I don't, but just in case people aren't really entertained by this. Anyway, I will let everyone know on Twitter and Instagram how the website design is going, and finishing this here will allow me to go and record the video of talking about live streaming. And maybe basically condense what I've just talked about here down into like a couple of minutes worth of talking. Anyway, I don't know why. Whoa. Oh right, that's why. I don't know why it's actually done this, but oh, full screen. Yeah, I don't know why that. Wow. Oh, whoa. Preview scaling, skill. Not skill tool. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to end this here before I make things even worse. I will see everyone later. Bye.